I hope that answered your question.
Hi, Shereen Rayan from Zona Zealots. Nice to meet you, Coach, and players. My question's for all three of you, because you've got kids from all over the country and the world now. Like, how's the chemistry on the team? What are you guys doing to build chemistry on the team? Do you do some special things, or you have a special song, or things like that?
Well, we don't have a special song, so if you have ideas, you can let me know. But we do a lot of things. I think that we talk a lot about culture. It is the most important thing. I have never been on a championship team that didn't have a tremendous culture. It doesn't mean you have to have 10 All-Stars or 10 All Pac-12 kids. You have to just have the right pieces. So we put a lot of energy in getting the right kids, not just getting a great kid that's not a great person. Mm-hmm. So that's really important. I like to do a lot of teams. I'll let them speak a little bit more, but one thing that I did that I thought was pretty awesome this year, we had a retreat. It wasn't just an ordinary retreat. I thought, let me get players out of their element. I always tell them they're in this little box, and I'm like, well, how are you gonna get out of the box? And some of the kids are like, well, I'm in the top left corner, and I'm like, well, you need to get out of it. So what we do is we did a retreat at a ranch. So we did like horse penning. So we actually got in groups of 4, and we had to corral the cows in the cages. So it was team building, but it was great. It was a lot of fun, and it just really changed the chemistry. They were scared to death, and some of my coaches were like, if I didn't work for you, I would tell you, heck no, I'm not doing this. But it was tremendous, but it's all the little things, and I do believe that it's not one retreat that's gonna fix everything. I think it's a daily process. So I do indirect things that they don't really know are team building. Oh. So every day they eat breakfast together. It's not labeled as team building, but it is team building. Mm-hmm. So all of those little things, I chose to buy a house like half a mile away. I want the players at my house because it is a family. I have a child, my husband's on staff, so I want it to feel like that. I don't want to just say and sell it to family, because I've been places it's like that. But I wanted to show this is a family, this is what it's like, you can be a part of it. Now it's not for everybody, and that's okay, because then you're not going to be a part of this program. Right. But it is for the people, and it is like that. So those are some things that we do. They could probably speak more.
Since I've been here for 4 years, this is the first year where, they like to get together, and we like to go to the locker room and have a movie night. We like to go to the movies. We'll go out to eat together as a team. We literally went to Mr. On's. We dressed up, and we all went to Mr. On's and ate dinner. They want to hang out. Yeah, without the staff, we'll be in our team group message and be like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. If we go somewhere, I really enjoy including people. That's my biggest thing. And so if I'm ever doing something, let's say I'm gonna go to Funtastics in Tucson, I'll make sure I put in the group message and say, hey, I'm going to Funtastics. If you want to join, you let me know, and we'll try to work around schedules and stuff. But we do make an obvious effort to actually hang out outside of basketball and all that.
Yeah, and I think with all of those chances just to hang out with each other, we become so comfortable with each other. So we have dance parties in the locker room, and I don't dance, but I will with them. So it's just being comfortable around each other, and it's all of those little things that we do, like the retreat, and then building off of that every single day, not just letting that be, but continuing to be inclusive and hang out with people that you wouldn't normally hang out with. So just getting outside of your element.
You got time for one more quick one?
Kat and Julia, I've actually been horse penning, and you get almost there, right, and then one escapes. So can you tell us a little bit about who your team was for horse penning, some anecdote about that experience?
Well, first tell them what group won.
I don't remember. We don't know.
27 seconds, it was awesome. I'm gonna live with that.
Well, on my team, we had Morgan, who had a naturally slow horse, so hers was just trotting, but it was me, Destiny, and I believe TT was on my team. We strutted a little bit.
It's real.
Yeah, struggle was extremely real. We were trying to one of them we almost had a good time, but one of us forgot to close it off, and one cow escaped, then another one. There's only 3, so all 3 of them were just gone, and they had to help us. And we ended up getting a minute, and it was very bad, but we got together and we did a better job the next time. It was a lot of fun though.
And it's hard because at first, you don't really run on a horse. Usually if you go horseback riding, you trot, you may run for 10 steps, but you have to run across the field, and it's kind of scary, so we had to pass the test. But it really, you saw who took charge. You saw, and Morgan was scared because she had never horseback. She'd never been on a horse before. But it just, you had who took the leadership. You had a role and you had to do it, and it wasn't easy. So it just got everybody out of their element, but it showed a lot of our characteristics.
My team was Salvo, Dom, and Sammy, and we improved. We started with like a minute and a half, and then steadily got better and better because we did it 3 times, I think. Yeah, but it was definitely nerve-wracking. My horse was kind of crazy. His name was Jaeger, and we would get to a line, and I could not get him to stop. He would just go, and so I'd be booking it, and they'd have to follow me, and it was fun, but it was a little crazy.
It was scary.
Felt like a natural though.
Well, we all had cowboy hats. We went all out. Cowboy hats with red Arizona bandanas. It was a good time, but it was a really good team building experience.